Good morning, freedom fighters. It is 6:54 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, October 15th, 2024. Well, I could see why I could not sleep. A couple nights ago, man, I had the best sleep ever. I was like, why? What was the difference? They had our machine turned off. It was turned off. For one night there, it was completely shut down. And I had the best sleep. And last night was the most miserable sleep I have ever tried to take. Oh man, wish I'd have went shrimping, but they're having a shortage of our packing material, so I didn't get to go shrimping last night, which I really needed to. Working a couple days in 2 weeks is just brutal on somebody. If it wasn't for the Warriors' contributions, I would be eating nothing but the squirrels outside here. Thank, thank you to each and every one of you. Your contributions have been truly incredible. Thank you. But I got a lot to go over today. Why are we being pounded by microwave energy in the Southeast at the moment? I know they hate us. Everybody thinks the Civil War was fought over freeing the black man, but the black man was already being freed. That's why you can find Confederate soldiers that were black. We were trying to secede from the Union, is what the Civil War was truly about if you ever studied the real history that they lied about. We have Confederate brigades that were black because they were fighting these lunatics and they lied about our history, completely turning us against each other more and more. We were less segregated in the 1970s than we are now. They have divided us into a million pieces. I have some of my best friends growing up were black, and none of these people are friends anymore. Stand by. Today I'm going to start off in the southern hemisphere where it's about to become summer and we're about to go into winter. We're in between Australia and Antarctica. We're on the Australian side of Antarctica. These stations are everywhere around the southern hemisphere that controls our atmosphere. This is a machine turned on here. It's undeniable. If I can get it to work again. Wish I could slow it down a little bit. This is 12 hours of this machine working. I'm going to show you the machine. It's not speculation. They have these devices surrounding us on our continent in the southern hemisphere. Antarctica is one of the third largest continent, and nobody's even allowed to go there. Stand by. This is that same island. Thought I paused it there, but I didn't. This is the same island. Here's the equipment. Undeniable what that is. These things are all over Antarctica. This thing's just on a little tiny island out in the middle of nowhere, but it controls our part of our HARP system that's worldwide. Antarctica is covered in these devices. Plus, they have them on every continent. Stand by. This is actually just a handful of the stations, but this is most of them. There's two in Alaska. The one in Long Island, that's one of the largest domes I've ever seen. Peru is the largest antenna array on the planet, in my opinion. The one in UK is a monster, but it's in somebody's backyard, it looks like. It's crazy. The one in Japan is a monster. It has nothing to do with the resemblance of the rest of them. There's two in Australia here, but there's also one in the center that I found. HARP is everywhere and it controls our weather. All of this system needs to be shut down, and all of these scientists need to be arrested for crimes against humanity. Every single one of them. Whether they need to be prosecuted depends on their paperwork and see how deep they are into it. There is companies working for these people that has no idea they're working to manipulate the weather. The most unusual cloud cover I have ever witnessed. Machines that's pushing all this material. Evil people doing this to us. They have clouded our entire planet, my friends. People asking, why would they do this? Why would they do this? That's one of the more common questions. They're psychopaths. Greed has corrupted their brain. Not any other way around that. You know what I mean? It's just the corruption of greed is destroying these humans. I ain't even sure if they're truly human myself. So many rumors in the world. If they were lizards, wouldn't they like the sun? We have put out the sun. All they got to do now, they got all the electrical and they got all the material. All they got to do is get the spin going, and you'll have your new hurricane they predicted. Got a couple areas of trying to spin here. Looked a lot more impressive yesterday. A lot of activity. A lot of suspicious looking forest fires out here. So electrified for our storm system didn't have any electricity in it. Standby. We cannot live under microwave energy. You cannot be put on low in your microwave oven. What's the purpose of all these microwave energies being turned up so high? And why is it this Tampa's turned this time, and it was different areas last time? What are they stalling the front out a little bit? It's gonna get cold here. I don't understand it. Besides them being completely crazy, I don't understand what they're doing. Why don't somebody protect us? What is going on? I know I'm surrounded by some of the most dumbest humans in history, but our leaders cannot be this stupid. They went to college, right? Was it not supposed to teach them something like common sense or anything? Or is it just to dumb them down, thinking that the government's in the right interest of you and you're going to just let them do whatever they want? I'm trying to find out here. I'm not speculating anything. I just know that some of my highly educated friends are the ones arguing with me. The indoctrination goes deep, doesn't it? It is much harder to convince people they've been fooled than to fool them. Our entire Gulf of Mexico is being microwaved for some reason, not to mention the people and the birds and the animals. It's all this red intensification. I wonder what these people are feeling right now. Your brains are cooking. Does anybody think this is right? Please let me know. Am I wrong for bringing this up? I mean, these people should be held accountable, right? Why is there no police officers on Twitter? Are they not allowed to be? Where's my electricians, my firemen, anybody that knows what's going on with these equipment? Retired weathermen, anybody. Somebody help us. Pleading for help here. Commercial Fisherman standing by. Y'all have a good day or a good evening, whatever timeline y'all happen to be on. Commercial Fisherman out.